Yes, there's a very important topic you have touched. It is the current topic, I will say. As I told you earlier also, how we define health when we are taught in medical school, that health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely infirmity or absence of disease. So these are interlinked things. Diabetes can cause stress, because when you are diagnosed with chronic disease and you know its consequences, it is going to put a lot of stress in you. Or any other chronic disease, be it hypertension, be it fatty liver disease, heart disease, kidney disease, cancer, all things put a lot of stress in you. That is one way. Other is that stress itself can worsen diabetes or precipitate diabetes in a pre-diabetic or a person who is destined to develop diabetes. It can aggravate hypertension, it can precipitate a heart attack, it can cause reflux disease, can cause a lot of acidity and reflux. So many things can do. And muscle tension, so you feel all the time aches and pains, and then your behavior will be affected. So they are interlinked. If you remember, yesterday I talked briefly, because we didn't have enough time, what is lifestyle medicine. So lifestyle medicine does not include only what you eat and how much physical activity you do. Apart from diet or nutrition, what we call it better, and physical activity, there are other components in lifestyle management or lifestyle medicine. The third important component in that is sleep. A lot of data is coming that lack of sleep or inadequate sleep leads to these problems. And then the other component is substance abuse, which is also a big problem these days. Many people may say that because of stress or because of this or that, we are having substance abuse, be it smoking, be it alcohol, or any other habituating drug. But that is also important, management of that. And then the last two components are related to your question: stress management. Stress is not what is happening to you. Stress is how you are responding to that stimulus. So there may not be a big problem if you see a person, he is very stressed, and he says the reason, you may think it's not a big problem, but for that person it's a big problem. He is responding to that. So you have to relieve his stress. There are various ways, and lifestyle management is very important. That even if you need to give drugs, psychotherapy is always a component of stress management. Counseling is always an important part. And also social well-being, how you are adjusting with the society, that also you take care in the lifestyle medicine. So now, how does a physical activity like trekking help? It is well known when you do exercise, especially something like trekking, which challenges you and which does not allow you to stop. You see, we are climbing, our breath is faster, we are breathing harder because we are going up the gravity, and as you go up, the oxygen pressure goes down. So you cannot rest. So you have to, if you go to gym or you do a walk, the moment you feel tired, you stop. But here you have no option. You have to move on because you have a limited weather window, time window, you have to complete. So any exercise which stimulates your brain causes release of endorphins and dopamine, which we call pleasure hormones. So these pleasure hormones give the same feeling what a drug or substance abuse person gets feeling from those. Same feeling once you enjoy something doing. So you get that pleasure back, you get your stress gone, and most of the time here there is no network. So these days, screen time and phone use is a big problem. One is you are all the time with, and second is you get all the time calls from different people, friends, relatives, your clients, whatever. And many of those calls are very stressful. Like my boss in this trekking, our Pathfinder president, Tani Khan. If you find him on a normal day, yes sir, no sir, and then call in customer, hey, do this, do that. He's all the time stressed. But here, see how he's smiling, he's relaxed because he's not getting any phone call. See?
I keep
So-
my cell phone in airplane mode.
So,
Even though if I-
this is the best way to relax, best way to forget your stress, best way to reboot yourself. You know, when earlier days computers would often hang, then when nothing would work, then we are told to just stop its power supply. It will reboot a fresh computer working very fast. That is how we do that. On Sundays we reboot ourselves, recharge. On a Monday morning, which is always stressed, we start as fresh.